Hi Gareth, congratulations on the performance so far. Northern Ireland, what were your thoughts when you knew for sure last night, and how do you feel about playing another British side?
Yeah, obviously we were looking for the games last night to see who we got, but yeah, obviously at this stage of the tournament, no matter who you get, it's not going to be an easy game. We know obviously a lot more about Northern Ireland than Albania or Turkey, but no, obviously we're happy with the draw. We think it's going to be a difficult game, one we can win, and yeah, just concentrate on ourselves again as we normally do, and we'll take it from there.
That brings me on to my next question. No fear has been sort of a recurring phrase we've heard from, whether it's from yourself, the other players, or the manager as well. How much should Northern Ireland fear Wales?
It's up to them. Yeah, as we've spoken about in the camp numerous times, it's all about us. We have no fear. As I said before, we go into every game to give 100%, no regrets, and we'll go in with the exact same attitude. And I think the confidence is high at the moment, obviously after a great performance and a great victory against Russia. And yeah, we're all excited again. We're all looking forward to it. It's as I said, it's another new challenge, new experience, and one I'm sure everybody will relish.
Is there a sense, maybe even if it was only just maybe the players joking amongst each other, that you would maybe prefer to have avoided Northern Ireland, to have a team you've maybe never faced before?
Not really. We're happy to be in the round of 16. No matter who we get, whether it's a major, big country that normally wins like a Spain or a Germany, or whether it's a newer team like Northern Ireland or a Turkey. But no, either way, we're happy to be in the round of 16. No matter what game we would have played, we know it's going to be difficult, and yeah, we obviously know a lot about Ireland. A lot of their players play in England, so they're going to know us also. So it'll be a very British type game again, I'm sure, and yeah, if we can match a performance like we did against Russia, we have a very good chance.
In terms of rest and recovery, it becomes attritional now, tournament football. How have you been able to recover? How have you been able to rest? And maybe how important has today's session been in getting ready for Saturday night?
Yeah, definitely. It's probably the biggest thing in this tournament for us as players is rest and recovery, and it's about doing it right. We all know we're here, and we're here to do a job and not to mess around. And from the medical team to the fitness team to the coaches to the players, everybody's been doing everything right. We've been eating the right foods, been recovering well, massages after games, everything. We've been doing it correctly. So we'll carry on doing the same thing. It's obviously working, and yeah, it's important now leading up to this game.
The thing is 4 times now before, a couple of days out before games, you've faced us a lot. You've been wonderfully entertaining for us, Gareth. Can I just say, in the build-up to the games as well, especially the England game as well, you were entertaining. Just how satisfied are you now that you're top of the group and the side of the draw that you've gone and you finished above England? Is there a great deal of satisfaction there?
No, you always like to make a headline off my comments, so it was slightly twist them a little bit. But no, obviously it's I suppose it's a moral victory for us. It's a bit of bragging rights that we finished top. I think yeah, it's always nice to get one over on the English.
Just before you carry on, wait. Okay, yeah, carry on. Sorry, just get the sound right.
Just make sure you get the comment.
Yeah, just repeat that again. Listen, something you alluded to a bit earlier. It is a step onto the unknown, but it does appear to be a wonderful journey that you're having. Can you just explain what the overriding emotion is? Because it's all very well us looking in and seeing how it is for you and the players. What is the overriding emotion right now?
No, obviously, it's just an amazing feeling that we've got in the camp. It's one that we've not just been working the last 2 years towards, but since we've all started as a I suppose young boys growing into men, when we were all playing, when we were well, I was 16, so we were 17, 18, we've all been together, and we've just come through a massive journey, and we've been in some real bad places before. We've been 112th in the world, and now we're in round of 16 of the Euros. So yeah, these days to enjoy, as were the other days, are not so easy to enjoy. So we're taking it all in our stride. The camp's happy. Obviously, after the Russia game, we enjoyed the moment. enjoyed that evening, and the next day it's down to business. We were back on the train, well, recovering, the rest were on the training field, and just preparing like we always do, bubbly characters in the squad, having a joke and a laugh, but doing our serious work when we have to.
Recovering properly, Gareth, you were allowed to have, burgers and chips one night though, was that right? Over
Yeah,
the weekend?
Exactly, always cheers you up, burger and chips. So, no, it's, obviously we have a strict routine here and we understand that, but yeah, to get some little free time to be able to eat what you want, do what you want is always nice, and gives that little bit of energy back into the group.
You can't describe yourselves as underdogs anymore going into this game, can you? Surely, I mean, you must be favourites. You must be overwhelming favourites to win this game.
It's for you to decide who's favourites or not. For us, as I said before, we concentrate on ourselves, whether we're favourites or not. The tag doesn't matter to us. We all know what we have to do, what we need to do, and we'll be going on the pitch like every other game, like I've said before, to win the game.
You said months ago you thought that Wales could come here and actually go all the way, maybe even win the championship. How do you feel now, given that the half of the draw looks very favourable? No really big nations.
Obviously, you, I suppose you come to the tournament for one reason, to win the tournament. You don't just come here just to play 3 games and go home. So the ultimate goal is, yeah, we want to try and win the tournament, but we know that each and every game is as important as the last. And as I said, it's always a cliche, but it's very true for us that we'll take each game as it comes. Yes, we would love to win it, but all our focus now is on Northern Ireland, that game, and until that whistle goes and we're through, we can't think of a second later.
Although, if you beat Northern Ireland, you'll come up against either Hungary or Belgium. But obviously, during the qualifying campaign, you took 4 points off Belgium.
Yeah, but we can't think that far yet. So, no, obviously we know the sides of the draw we're on. Maybe it's a bit more favourable than the other side, but it's not favourable if you don't get through.
You talked about knowing the Northern Ireland players, and obviously they've got someone in Kyle Lafferty who's scored as many goals in qualifying as you did. So in a sense, they're probably a more potent team than the likes of Russia, aren't they?
I'm not too sure, to be honest, but no, we know they're a good team. They topped their group in qualifying. You don't just do that by mistake, and yeah, they have a very similar team spirit to us. They work very hard. I think they're a bit more defensive than maybe we are, but what they do is what they do good, and we know it's going to be a difficult game, difficult to break them down, but yeah, we'll try our best to do everything we can.
And with how well things are going with Wales, and also reports of you getting a new contract at Real Madrid, I mean, have you ever been happier in your career? Is this the happiest you've ever been, do you think?
To be at a major championship with my country you can't get any more better than that, and to top the group was an incredible feeling. Nobody expected an incredible feat for ourselves, but yeah, we're enjoying the moment. We're all happy to be here, all happy to be playing for Wales, and honouring a nation, trying to do everybody proud, and for us, that's I suppose the biggest responsibility we've got is to make our country proud of us and give everything we've got.
I guess your mind entirely on international matters at the moment. Do you ignore all the speculation, all those kind of reports?
Yeah, obviously people speak. I think I know what's going on. So no, but I'm fully concentrated on the job in hand, and that's here with Wales.
Just finally, I think a new ball for the knockout stages. Is that right?
Yeah,
Been practicing with it?
I think we trained with it today. I think it's the same. It's just a different design. So
just looks different.
Just looks a bit different, yeah. But no, I think it's the same. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Gareth, can I just ask you, your stats at the tournament, putting you as the highest performing player at the tournament so far, how pleased are you that you are performing to the utmost of your ability? Because sometimes it doesn't always happen for the best players at international tournaments. Just how pleased are you personally?
I'm pleased personally that we're through as a team. For me, stats, I think they get looked at way too much. For me, as I've said many times before, it's not about me, it's not about my performances, but if my performance can help the team, then I'm all for it. And the most important thing for us as a nation is we're through. We topped the group. We've got a a very difficult round of 16 tie, and that's all that matters to me.
Ocean Roberts explained to us this morning, with hindsight now looking at the group stages, what has worked so well about the camp being here in Dinar, about your travel arrangements. As a player's point of view, now you've had the benefit of looking back at the group stages. What has been a couple of keys to the success thus far?
I think everything's been planned meticulously. We as a country, the coaching staff, we never leave a stone unturned. Obviously, they came out here before the tournament to check everything was fine, check the hotel arrangements, the flight arrangements. So everything's been done amazingly. All the players couldn't be happier. And yeah, we're just enjoying the ride. Everything's set out for us, and all we have to do is turn up on the pitch and give our best.
Can I just ask you one more question from me? The man on your left helped me with a little bit of information on this morning. A big event going on in the UK at the moment with the referendum vote. Can I just ask how it was explained? You're away for so long from home. How the yeah. How is it explained to you and the players about you're going to be away? There is a vote. How you may want to do it and how they could help you. Just how is it explained? Please don't tell me how you voted.
It's not really a matter for talking about things like that here. Obviously, we know what's going on, and that's obviously our decisions, what we decide. So, yeah, I can't really say too much. We're here concentrating on the football, and that's what we've come over to do.
Okay.
There was a Joe Allen Appreciation Day apparently on Twitter. I don't know if you saw this, Gareth.
There's always a Joe Allen
on
Appreciation
Tuesday,
Day.
bit of a Joe Allen loving. You're obviously aware of it. You saw it. Just give us some thoughts on how well he's done at this tournament. He perhaps doesn't get the credit that you and the likes of Aaron get.
No, Joe's been amazing. I can't really speak highly enough of him. He's been incredible, and yeah, he does. I think he does all the dirty work that maybe goes unnoticed. But for us in the squad, we know how vitally important he is, how amazing he's played, and in the squad, yeah, we appreciate him very much. And obviously, maybe he doesn't get the headlines, but in the squad, he gets the headlines. He works his socks off every game. He's an incredible player, and I'm sure he'll go on to do incredible things in his career as well.
Can I just ask one thing? I know the squad watched the 1958, the 58 years documentary this week. Does that really put into context and just put in your mind how much of an achievement this squad has actually made?
Yeah, we watched it. I think it might have even been the day of the game, but yeah, it was interesting to watch, and yeah, you see what's happened in the past, and you don't want that to be you. You wanna succeed. You wanna push the nation forward, help Wales to grow in football terms, and that's a part of our jobs now. We not just for ourselves qualifying and getting the rewards ourselves, but to I suppose give our nation more of a chance, give the kids that belief that they can go out and play football and get more kids playing football, and ultimately that will make our national team stronger in the future, and obviously football's a great sport, so it's good to play.